What up, it's your boy Dvrth here again with another video, and today we are here with Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken episode 5. Last episode we had what felt like a finale to at least our first animation that was made by our group. It was really impressive, and it kind of, we still stay stuck with the theme of the show with like creativity and seeing the struggles and plights of an animator. And the show's just been really, like, not only has it been like an easy watch, but it's been fun to watch as well. And it does that in its own way, so I'm excited to see more from this show. So I want to get straight into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be below for that as well. We also have the full-length reactions there if you want to watch that. So with all that out the way, let's get our headphones. Make sure they're on. Them bitches is on, and let's just let's get into it. What the fuck? Are we in the? We are definitely in our creative zone. What the? Oh shit! Not like this. Make it. No. We're gonna go up there and just find like an iron lung. Oh shit, it's an actual robot. Is it? What the fuck? There's a camera. What? She's coming up with her own storyline. This must be for the film club. Oh no, it's for the science club maybe. Make an anime. Oh, nice. We're making a Gundam. We're making a Gundam. Okay. Make it. Yep, you gone. You out of there. This is not what we're here for. We're here for money. We're here for anime too. I mean, that is also. Listen, huge imagination. That's dangerous. Yeah, they going crazy right now. Hey, but they gonna get the job done, so that's all good. Oh, I gotta do the clap. Such a good OP. That's such a good OP, bro. That's a good OP. Kick it. Kick. Oh, okay. Yeah, some WD-40 will help. Ain't about to lie. Exactly. There's no such thing as a door that won't open. Make it. Yeah, kick. God damn it. Yes, that's my favorite character. Kick it. Kick it. Fuck it. What is that door gonna do? We got Long Legs McGee out here. Yeah, this is exactly why we're taking the job, because niggas gonna be, oh, who created the design? Oh, well, it was your boy, the film club, the Eizouken club, but. Yeah, that's fair. Dark places, okay. Creepy dark places, different. What the fuck? This is a cool ass place. I can't blame her. I'd be hyped. Get all the. Oh my god. I sometimes you forget the overactive imagination that these girls have. So when shit like that happens, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. This is a great place to get more inspiration. I mean, when damn. Damn. Yeah. Jesus. Do you really think they're gonna add a chainsaw to that bitch? But hey, let your imagination run wild, dog. What the fuck? Using that shockwave to his advantage. God, these are always so. Make it. I was about to say that was the one thing that I felt like Midori had a really good point on, is that those floorboards are probably hollow and wet, which was a really good idea for her to just like scoot around that bitch. That's why I didn't say shit about that, about her doing that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That, you know what? This is actually really, that was really good. That was really good, actually. Oh god, is this guy like a, here comes the gatekeeper. Great, yeah, you're just the best, dude. Take down the Eizouken. Hey, Cockmaster. There it is. Crab turtle. Oh, crab turtle, right. Crab turtle, there it is. Alright, so think of it. Giant robots. No. Think about it. Giant robots always need a kaiju. And a really good one at that. Boy, we are not here for the Neopets. Oh no. Has to be human. What's wrong with the robot that we just gave you? I mean, yeah. Honestly, like, use your noggin here. Use your noggin. I mean, all right. See, you gotta simmer that. Okay. Wish I had Black Mirror. Yeah, I was about to say, honestly, these guys are like. I was about to say, yeah. The more he complains, the more I'm like, these people are made for each other. Just a rule of, okay. Get your rule of cool for some safer. There's nothing wrong with that. There you go. There's always a way. There's always a way to be innovative and. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Oh. Okay, I thought that bitch wasn't going. I was like, nah, ain't no way that bitch don't start up in your own imagination, bro. Fire bunker. Hydraulic cutter. Ooh, a drill, and then we can pierce the heavens. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, chainsaw leg would have been sick. Is it impossible? Ooh, that's kind of hard. Okay, I fuck with it. What? I thought we would see the making of the robot. All right, but that's cool. They really are like taking their talents, you know, elsewhere. Um, which is good because like it doesn't have to always be anime, but we can use our talents for something a little bit more productive for other people. It doesn't just need to be for us. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't cross my mind, but yeah, they definitely they could use their talents for a lot more than just animation. That is our like main focus. However, we also do like we have to recognize the talents that we have right now, and actually put it to good use with like helping other people um realize their I want to say dreams, but realize their own like creations and stuff like that. Kind of like help out with other people's imagination, which is what we've been doing this episode. Is that we found a kindred spirit in somebody that has big ideas and big dreams, and lucky enough, we our group can actually breathe some life into those dreams, which in our last was it the last episode, I think, where we talked about how that is kind of what an animator does, and now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing how that is applied to like real life situations as well, where yes, an animator is breathes life or gives life to objects, ideas, and sometimes themes. So in a situation like this, where this guy or this club wants to create a robot, and pretty much a Gundam, and kind of like realize their own creative endeavors and dreams, this is the perfect job for the Eizouken club. That now they can now that they have wowed everybody with their first animation, they can also gain some notoriety by helping these people, but also like kind of flex their own imagination, and they flex their own imagination muscles, and kind of do something for somebody use our powers for good. You know what I'm saying? Use our powers to help others, which is a great step. It's a good step in the right direction from where we were in the last episode, which was ended off on like a high note. And you would think that they would get back to like more animation and stuff like that, but I'm glad they didn't. We took a detour in a way. So hyped to see this robot actually become. The thing is, right, so far we've seen our worlds kind of, the Eizouken Club's worlds kind of like realized on paper and screen, but here we have a chance to realize a part of the Eizouken Club's imagination, like in real life, like have a structure to it and all the other stuff, which in reality is a very hard task because they're making a robot, but the fact of them having the imagination to actually design this robot, like I said, outside of helping kindred spirits and stuff like that. It's a good way to get our name out there. And this, while I don't know much about being an animator or anything like that, I would assume that would be really good PR. If it's basically a commission, in a way. I don't know. I doubt they're. I mean, I think they're getting paid for this. I don't know. I don't think they are. I wasn't. I may have missed that or forgot when that was mentioned. But this is just another side of being an artist is commissions. This is basically bringing somebody's OC to life, or in this situation, damn near like creating somebody's OC and then bringing it to life. I just really enjoy the how big the creativity of our group is, and not only how big the creativity of our group is, but also how contagious it is for other people, and showing people like this is how we're going to do it, and then bringing these people outside of our group into their little creative space, their little creative world, and kind of showing that these people they're seeing the vision too. They're not just like the whole like, oh my god, the robot thing kind of vision, but like they are seeing the idea, they're seeing the vision of the project as well, just as clearly as our group is. I like the first half of this episode as well, because as much as it was mostly about them getting like inspiration and stuff like that, and that's also a really good idea. There's something about this group that's very like, they seem like the female version of Ed, Edd n Eddy in a way. They it's fun to see them get into like hijinks and see them like really adventuring it with each other, and having Midori be like, okay, I'm trying to be as safe as possible, so I'm gonna take all of these measures to make sure I don't fall or get hurt or get murderized and stuff like that. It's just very goofy things that I would expect from a show like Ed, Edd n Eddy, but adds character to the group that we have right now. Or I say right now like we're gonna lose this group, but it just adds character to the group itself. It's just really fun to watch, as well as just the animation is always fun to watch as well. I just really enjoy seeing not only just the animation, but I'm sure I've said this so many times already, like watching this show, but I just have to continue to like sing its praises. But the detail that goes into this stuff, like not complaining, but explaining to people like, okay, we'll have like a hatch here on the robot, and then like there'll be for like pilots to talk to each other and stuff like that, but if I don't want the hatch there because it's not as it's not practical because it'll be a little weak, okay, we'll ditch the rule of cool for something a little bit more practical, I guess. It's just like I said in the last video, this show seems to be like a diary, or like a simplistic how-to on like animation and stuff, and having something like that, it's like you watch it and you're like, yeah, I feel like that is something that, like, I feel like that is a creative process, that's like a part of the creative process that like animators go through, and just putting a very funny but goofy spin on it. I really enjoy this show. It's a very simple show, right? Like nothing like super groundbreaking happens in this show. Nothing like super crazy happens in this show outside of like the fantasy moments that we have with the Eizouken Club. But there's just a sense there's a sense of just wholesomeness and wonder that I get watching this show, that if I weren't like, and I think I've said this about like shows before, where like if I weren't like reacting to this and recording this, I'd probably finish this in like a day. I mean, it's not just because like, oh yeah, it's 12 episodes. I would assume that you'd finish it in the day, but like it's just one of those shows where you're having such a good time. It's not even that like you get to the end of the episode and you're like, I gotta see what happens next because this cliffhanger is just so crazy. But I'd be like watching this show, and I would probably end up just getting to the next episode as quick as possible because my brain is like, man, I'm having a great time. Watch the next one. and next thing you know, you're on episode like 12 and you're like, oh, it's over. What the fuck happened, you know? But I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy this show. Like I said, I really wanted to get into this show because I needed something a little bit more like something a little bit more simple to watch. That, you know, that's why we watched Megalobox. We need something a little bit more simple to watch. Now that ended up having some like very the fuck going on kind of moments, but it was still a very simple watch, and I like that this fills that space where I can have this simple watch of just these girls having the time of their lives and actually going on the adventures that they've, well, at least that the two Midori, or not Midori, Kanamori just wants to make money, and I respect that, but going on the adventures that they have pretty much always wanted to go on, specifically Midori, whenever they go on like we're gonna go here to get some inspiration from some scenery or something like that. There's always like a little piece of me that just is very warm inside, knowing that Midori has always had this like want for adventure, and as you know, it's not like she's going off to far away lands, but damn it, when she hangs out with her friends and she's having a good time exploring shit and getting like inspiration from those different sceneries, I feel a little warm inside knowing that she's experiencing the adventure with friends that you would experience it in like an anime to a certain extent, especially with the imagination that both these girls have, and having, you know, the the voice of logic so things don't get too crazy. It's just it's just really fun watching these girls just do things, and I think that's what you want to shoot for when you have a show like this, is to just have your group be entertaining to watch them do shit, which is something that I look for in a lot of shows, even shows that aren't as simple as like JoJo, My Hero, and shit, sometimes even Attack on Titan. Sometimes I just like characters so much that I just want to see them do shit. I don't want to see them fight. I don't want to see them save the world, figure out what life is all about, you know, but sometimes I just want to see you do shit, just normal shit. And with a show like this, you get such a streamlined like I don't know, like you just get your feel of that in a show like this, and that's what makes it so entertaining to watch. So I'm excited to see what this robot is going to come out to be looking like, or if they can get it done. But like I said, it looks really difficult to build, but not impossible. So can't count nothing out. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. You're just a lurker. I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more keep your hands off Eizouken or something totally different, the best place in that is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description below for that as well. So all out the way, let me get my off button ready. There it is. Y'all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.